So many first-time competitors are actually scared, frightened to stand on stage because of their perceived opinion of other people. What happens if I'm not lean enough? What happens if I don't look the way I'm supposed to look? Look how amazing these other girls look during, their journey. I am not ready. I am not good enough. I am not prepared. I'm going to make a fool of myself. It is the most ridiculous thing, in the world. When you make a decision to do this, first and foremost, this has got nothing to do with anyone else. Okay? This is you versus you. It's your journey to self mastery. You don't compare yourself to other athletes because you don't have any control. Your journey is different. Your circumstances is different. Your genetics is different. Your goals at the end of the day are different. You cannot compare yourself to others. The only person that you should be comparing yourself to is you, the version of you yesterday, and making sure that today you are improving, bettering yourself, moving forward and progressing, mindset, obviously training wise, kind of like setting yourself up for, success, ticking the boxes, showing up for yourself. That is what you need to be focusing on. You and who you become during this journey, rather than being so obsessed about the end result, the destination, and then that pressure that comes with it. You so often see, athletes, newbies, even seasoned athletes. In the beginning of their preps, they are, high energy. They're still innocent. They still enjoy it for what it is. And then, the results are coming. They're getting their flow, and there's not all of this additional pressure. Then you get closer to stage, and it progressively gets harder, not because prep is harder, but because psychologically things get tougher. Okay, there's more pressure. There's other people's opinions, and it's not even other people's opinions. Often people don't even say anything to you. It's your perceived, obviously fear of what people might think if you don't do well, or if you fail, or if you don't look a certain way. It is literally wasting energy on something that you have no proof is even happening. It is a complete assumption of a fear that the worst case scenario, these people are going to think these things of me, and now that is crippling me, and now I'm self-sabotaging, and I'm not doing what I need to do, and I'm kind of like not going as hard as I'm supposed to. It is the weirdest, most ridiculous, thing that happens during prep. And I see it every single year, and it breaks my heart because so many of you ladies, have done incredibly well. I mean, like, if you look at where you were 6 months ago, if you look at where you were 9 months ago, if you look at where you were 12 months ago, and you look at where you are now, a few weeks out from stage, let's say, for example, you've really gone through the journey and you've done the work, your body has changed and you've improved, and you are night and day different from where you were when you started. How can you not just be grateful for where you are right now? You know what I'm saying? Be absolutely excited for how you've transformed, be proud of how far you have come. But very often we dismiss that because we look at how far we still need to go based on what we assume other people think of us. We compare ourselves to others, or you look at someone else's transformation and you obviously make your transformation seem less, impressive, or, something that isn't, something that other people are going to, be wowed about. It's ridiculous. You are phenomenal. You've done such an exceptional, job, and you just cannot allow the opinions of others, whether they give it to you and it's hurtful, or it's something that you just fear that they might think. You cannot allow that to stop you from competing, especially if it's your first year. Think about it. Think about any athlete, any sport, realm. Okay, no one was the best that they've ever been in their first year. Everyone started somewhere. Everyone once was a novice. Okay, and if you ask any athlete 10 years into their journey, where they were when they began, they would laugh and say, oh my goodness, what I'm saying, the things that I was fearful about, the way I've improved, what I'm saying, like, it is just, there's so much to look forward to. There's so much still ahead. There's so much time. Just focus on you being better than what you were yesterday, last month, 6 months ago, 12 months ago. Be proud of your journey. Your goal is to stand on the stage and be prepared. If you've done your best, okay, if you look better than what you've, looked in, months and months and months, you are a champion. You are a winner. Yes, let's be realistic. If you continue on this path, 6 months from now, a year from now, next year's competitive season, the next year's competitive season, you're going to get better and better. But that's not going to stop you from competing now and enjoying the journey and falling in love with it. You get what I'm trying to say? You can't let that fear stop you from doing what you've dreamt of doing what you've set your heart on doing. Okay, so this is just me encouraging you, okay, saying that every pro that you idolize or see as a role model, okay, was once in your shoes, okay, just started, unsure, uncertain, fearful, doubtful majority of the time, thought they weren't good enough, or are going to fail, and has that fear of rejection, or whatever others are going to think of them. But they did it anyways. They weren't the best that they ever are going to be on their first show. Yes, you're going to be nervous. Yes, you're going to still improve thereafter. You get what I'm trying to say? But you have to start somewhere. Enjoy it, embrace it, be proud of yourself, keep a heart of gratitude, and understand that this is about self-mastery. It's about who you become during the process, along the way. Okay? It's not about the destination. It's you getting over the things that you're fearful of. It's you building that self-discipline that is going to start building your self-confidence, because you're keeping promises to yourself. It's you doing things that you couldn't even dream of doing a few months ago. Okay? So keep reflecting on how far you've come. And don't be blinded because you still think you've got so far to go. Prep, put your head down, tick the boxes off, do your very best, okay? And just enjoy the process. Take it all in. Doesn't matter where you place, because who cares about where you place? It's as long as you've done your best and you feel proud and you've done everything in your power to get there, that is perfect. That is phenomenal. I'm not going to be more proud of you because you've placed first if I've known that you've given it your everything, that you've already made a incredible, mind-blowing, transformation. Okay? It's about facing your fears, standing on stage, fulfilling that dream, and just improving. That's the sport. You get better, you get better, you get better. Every month you're going to get better. Every year you step on stage, you're going to be better. So remember that, and don't let the opinions of anyone else stop you from doing what you love and what you've set your heart on doing, because their opinions simply do not matter. All right, God bless.